to today's vlog, which is a Vanother monthly vlog where us and a few like-minded caravanners and motorhomers, etc. get together once a month and release a vlog on the same subject. Yes, which is all very exciting. Don't forget to check their vlogs out as well, because it's great to see other people's views and all that. And what's this month's vlog about? Oh yeah, it's about best and worst trips. So there we go. So let's start off. If you hear some knocking around in the background, it's because Sadie's laser focused on getting the caravan ready for leaving, because we're on site today. We're just getting the caravan ready to go home. Watch out for the vlog coming up. But anyway, so yes, best and worst trips. Okay, so we'll start off with our worst trip, which was quite a bad one, actually. Yeah, we went to Andrews Field, it was called, wasn't it? It was, any idea where it was? It's sort of in the, oh, you're trying to be quiet, love. She's doing the washing up. We went to Andrews Field, didn't we? In,
I don't know where it is.
Near Shrews, well, it's not too far from here, was it? It was, oh no, it was I think that's Derbyshire way. Anyway, I'll put it up in the text. But yeah, I went to Andrews Field. Now the unfortunate thing about that is we were off grid. It was a beautiful position next to the river as well. I remember that, it was beautiful. But very unfortunately, Sadie's mum was really poorly. So we got there, spent overnight, and then she got a phone call saying she's pretty poorly. So I then took Sadie back all the way back to Leicester, which I guess was probably about 150 miles, something like that. And then I went back to the caravan. And then later on that day, I decided to wrap up the holiday, because I think Sadie's mum's condition was getting worse, and obviously Sadie didn't want to, or I didn't want Sadie to spend the night at home on her own. So I packed up the caravan and went home that very day. So that was our shortest and worst trip ever, through no fault of anybody's. It was just obviously that's the way things turned out. Yeah, unfortunately, she sadly passed away shortly after that as well, so that's very sad. It's not going to get any worse than that, as far as I'm concerned. So that was our worst trip. Now, as far as our best trip's concerned, I've been thinking about this. Our best trips are getting better and better. So, and I think that's obviously because the more we go caravanning, we've only been doing it for about 3 or 4 years, but the more we go, the more we know the sorts of things that we like and don't like on a holiday. So therefore we then make sure we go on holiday places that we like more and more and more. So that's why I guess you could say our holidays are getting better and better. So therefore our best trip so far, I'm going to say, is this trip. I was just looking to Sadie for approval there. Oh. She's looking at me confused. This trip that we're on right now, yes, this is my favourite trip. We're in Shrewsbury. I'll do the vlog. Yeah, the vlog's coming soon. We're in Shrewsbury, literally in Shrewsbury, just 10-15 minute walk from the town centre. Lovely, lovely, lovely little place. I like my live music, so I went out live musicking on a couple of nights ago, which was great. We both like to chill in pubs and stuff, and nice walks, so we've done that a little bit yesterday, which is the only day it didn't rain. And yeah, we like, Tewkesbury is one of your favourite towns, isn't it, that we've visited so far?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely, because it has got everything we want. So as I say, the more we go holidaying, the better our holidays get. So as a result, we may rebook this site in a couple of weeks' time as well. So yeah, so that is our best trip. Oh, and going back to worst trips a little bit. As far as the approach road, I'll never forget this, as far as the approach road is concerned, our worst approach so far has been Bakewell Camping and Caravanning Club site, which isn't actually in Bakewell. It was near something beginning with a Y, wasn't it? That little village. Beautiful place and all the rest of that, but I do remember the approach road there, very, very, very narrow, cars parked on the right, and also our sat-nav was actually telling us to go down a road the wrong way, down a one-way street, which was being blocked by another car, so I was panicking at that point, but fortunately the sat-nav was wrong. So yeah, that was our worst approach road, but that was shortly after we'd been caravanning. I think we'd only been caravanning for about a year or so. Other than that, oh, and another one we do like is, which I always think is great fun, is when we go to music festivals, particularly Glastonbury. I like our local, a local tribute music festival, Glastonbury. We have such a good blast there, don't we, love?
Yes.
It's 3 days of music, live music, beer, just hitching up in the middle of a field, off-grid again. Most of these are off-grid, now that we've got our off-grid system sorted. You'll have to see the vlog about that. So yeah, Glastonbury, great fun. Just being surrounded by like-minded people as well, all the other caravanners and campers, all, you know, buzzing about the bands they've seen and all the rest of that. So those are regularly our favourite ones, and we get hopefully going again this year as well. But yeah, glastonbudget.org I think is a website if you want to check it out. Great. So I think, and all the other, I mean, we've never actually, apart from that one I've just said, don't think we've ever actually been on a bad holiday that we've well, the only thing is, I suppose, Birkenhead. Our last trip, we went to Birkenhead near Liverpool. In the Wirral. I'll try and put an accent on, I'm sure I don't speak like that. We went there to see a band, which is great. The band was fantastic, but it's just I suppose the site that we were on, it was fine. I mean, we were in the yard like we are here at Shrewsbury, because the weather was terrible. It's only a little CS, so we're in the yard, so at least it's hard standing. But the campsite, you know, it was probably about a 15-minute walk away from town. That was all right. It was quite a pleasant walk. But the town itself was, I suppose, less than great. It sort of let things down a bit. We had a great night on the first night when we found a nice pub, but then the next day when we thought we'll explore Birkenhead, it was okay, but you know, it was one of our least favourite places probably, and we wanted to get over or under the river so we could go to Liverpool, but we had to get the ferry, didn't we, and something happened. Oh, then we thought the ferry was going to be really expensive, about £20. Oh, couldn't bother with that, but apparently it's not, so we missed out a bit there. Anyway, Sadie's hinting that I just might be going on a little bit. So anyway, that about wraps things up. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Only a quick one this time. Don't forget to watch the others as well in the Vanother Collective, because obviously they'll all have different experiences, which will be great. So do watch theirs. Our next trip, wherever it'll be, we've got a block. A few dates blocked out in the diary in about 3 weeks' time. So I think it might be back here. We haven't booked anywhere, but it might be back here in Shrewsbury, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Meantime, I hope you're all well, and do have a good time, and enjoy your caravanning and holidaying and all the rest of that. Laters taters.